Hello and welcome to this video on what we have learned. So now that we're pretty much at the end of the course, we're just going to do a review on what we've learned. So in the second section, actually, because the first section was your kind of introduction. So in the course at the beginning, we learned why your computer is not evil. We learned about desktops, laptops, and tablets, and why they're different, how they're different. We learned about the parts on the front and the back of the computer. We learned about computer placement, what is good and what is not good. We also learned about wires, your mouse, and keyboard. Just kind of to get you started. So next we moved on to what is Windows. And what is Windows? We learned about the Windows operating system and the versions. We learned about the history and the different types of Windows. We eventually got into getting to know Windows. We learned how to power a computer on and off. We learned about the restart button, the Windows desktop. We learned about changes in the Windows 8 desktop. We learned about the taskbar, screensavers, sleep and hibernation. We learned about working with Windows. We also learned about files and folders and common Windows applications. In section 5, we went over the control panel. We went over what it is and why it's important, because, you make all of your computer changes here. We learned about applying, canceling your settings. So, are you going to apply your setting or cancel them? And then we learned about how to change settings for the display, for the date and time, for the mouse and keyboard, how to personalize your computer, how to use the programs and features. We also learned about regional settings, system information, taskbar settings, basic user accounts, and a few other things. Section 6, we moved into computer software. What it was, what is not software. We also kind of learned about what are applications, and we did a quick review of where to get it and how to install it. Section 7, we went over the Internet, what it is. We went over browsers and websites and why they're different. We went over links. We went over searching the Internet, email, chat, how and what downloading is, and tried to debunk some Internet hoaxes and get you to understand why they're just not that great. Next, the also important computer security. Why is it important? We also went over viruses, malware, and spam. We went over antiviruses. Anti-malware, or anti-spyware, is what that should say, sorry. Identifying dangerous websites and emails. We went over passwords, adding accounts, locking your computer, and did a very brief video on the Windows Firewall and Windows Defender. After that, we went into problems, troubleshooting, and maintenance, which was maintenance, basic computer problems, the Action Center, and what to do if you're infected. And then advanced topics, as in the bytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, kilobytes. We also went into device drivers and adding a USB printer. And this section may have grown since you've seen it, or since I've made this. So I do try to add things as they come along. And I'm glad you took the time to watch this video. If you can think of another topic in this video or that should be in this video, let me know.